I'm going to read a document here from slavery to you guys. Let's take a look from the first line. It says exhibits to the executors of the estate of H. Austin Reed, showing the condition of the said estate, March 1854. All the lands of the estate, with the exception of the tracts of hereafter accounts accounted for, were sold at public auction on the 7th August to the highest bidder on 12 months, and realizes the total sum of 9,653 and 39 one hundredths of a dollar. The following tract size: 604 acres, in Harris County, 604 acres in Robergio County, and 380 acres in Colorado County, amounting in all to 1,588 acres of land, have been deeded to E.J. Austin, Esquire, in settlement of a judgment in favor of Isabella M. Andrews, awarded by him, amounting to 3,287 and 73 one hundredths of a dollar. The land taken at $2 per acre, as provided by the will, amounts to 3,176, leaving a balance in his favor of 111 and 73 one hundredths of a dollar. There has been received for the Negroes of the estate the sum of 349 and 15 one hundredths of a dollar, being in full to the 16th of January past. The said Negroes are now hired as follows: the two Negro boys, Mr. Joel Bryan, for 12 months from the 16th of January past, at $20 per month. For the Negro woman, Sally, to Mr. E.J. Austin. In form of today's disadvantages that African Americans might face. So back then, in 1854, we have an inflation rate calculator. In 1854, it says, in other words, $1 in 1850 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $33.16 in 2020. The difference of $32.16 over 170 years. The 1850 inflation rate was 1.30%. What we were seeing in that article that I just read, or that document, it's not an article, it's a document. So it's an actual receipt from the time period, 1854. Slave owners were able to purchase land for about $2. So that would be 33, about 66 per acre. So if we wanted to give reparations and we didn't want to give a dollar amount, would we be willing as Americans to say 66 per acre? To this day, we see that a lot of people don't own land and they're paying rent. In a time like right now, where current times, we're facing a viral outbreak where people are living paycheck to paycheck, but they don't own anything. They don't own their homes. They don't own their cars. So now the next paycheck isn't coming, and you're stuck in the house to avoid for those who don't know, the COVID-19 coronavirus, Wuhan coronavirus. Today's date is April 5th, 2020, as I'm speaking. So at this time period, people are realizing that they can't afford to live like on what they have because they don't own anything. It's not fair and it's not equal. So if we wanted to do some reparations and we did not want to do cash, or we did not want to do tuition reimbursement for African Americans that are descendants of slaves. I'll say that one more time, descendants of slaves, because we were here and our ancestors were treated as property. So inherently, this land was purchased at a much lower price, and it may have came with one of our ancestors free of charge, just so they could develop the land and later get some money to pay whoever was selling them the land later. If we do want to talk about real reparations, then this is a perfect example. People say you don't have any examples. Give us example. This is a perfect example. Let's make it happen.